And we back like broad straps is Voch Lombardi. I'm here to talk about how crafty young Amari Cooper is. First of all, I'm sure that in these film sessions, when the Eagles defensive backs are watching film throughout the week, I'm sure when they're thinking about young Amari Cooper, they're trying to take away the inside from him. Even if you watch the Amari Cooper, post game interviews, he'll tell you he ran a lot of slants versus his team. There was a lot of inside stuff. So when he's against Rasul Douglas, he's against Sidney Jones. They knew that it was a high probability that Coop was going to get inside. I got this play and I got another play of Coop getting inside. I want to show y'all how Coop adjusts to those teams playing him with inside leverage. But before we do that, I want y'all to look at Blake Jarwin here, right? Let's just watch Blake Jarwin and how he breaks at the top of his route, right? Kind of just standing up, didn't really give any head or hands there. I mean, Grugier Hill's over there zoning to his lane, kind of sort of. Sure, fine, we'll take that. But Blake is just kind of stiff up there. This ain't me hating on Blake. I'm just saying this to show how amazing Cooper is. Cooper's route running is supposed to be better than Blake's, but I'm just using this to kind of illustrate the difference, right? See how straight standing Blake was at the top of his route? Look at Coop and how he breaks down, man. See that bend right there? See how he drops his hips right there, bend at his knees, but he stays square up, and he's looking Sidney Jones in the eye. He's not really hinting at what direction he's going. He's perfectly square. He just breaks that thing down nasty. If this technique wasn't perfect, Sidney Jones would probably be in perfect position to block to defend this inside play. Now Sidney felt like an inside play was on the way. He felt like one was coming because they've been watching film on it. So Sidney Jones had the drop on the inside play. You see it there. He had the drop on it, but Amari Cooper was so quick out of his breaks. Plus, we even see him with a little bit of body on Sidney Jones there, being able to get Sidney away from the ball with a little bit of body there. See what I mean? Coop had all these advantages, right? With that little separation, if he didn't break down the way he did at first, there'll probably be no separation. So salute to Cooper for staying on top of his techniques and stuff like that, man. Watch this next play and watch him get open this time. Oh boy, let's take a look at this play here. Young Coop here. Oh, it's so much different. Oh, it's so much different here. I wonder why young Coop learns his lessons, right? Now, before anybody gets on to me, the last play was more so of his own coverage. This is more of a man coverage. Either way, Sidney is responsible for Amari Cooper. But watch how Sidney kind of sets him up here. Man coverage, we know that Coop's trying to get to the outside, right? Coop's going to sell a little bit to the outside. He's going to sell a bit. Interesting how Cooper got his shoulders turned inside already. That's very interesting to me. I'll probably ask one of my wide receiver gurus about what that means. But I do like how Coop sold a little bit to the outside, hard step to the outside, boom. Then he's going to cross and get inside. We even see Cooper with his right arm there kind of fight the contact a little bit. Sidney's going to get a little contact on him. Coop's going to fight with that outside hand to get any kind of hands or contact off of him. And man, look at the difference in separation here. Look at how much more Cooper was able to get off Sidney Jones. Now, Sidney was responsible for Coop both times. Totally agree. And I can even make the argument that Sidney should be playing this closer because at least in the other coverage, Sidney knows he has help inside. Sidney ain't got no help inside. It's just Sidney and Coop right here. So Sidney should be probably playing this a little closer. But the fact that Coop was able to get the fake to the outside to turn Sidney Jones's hips outside, then get back inside. Yeah, man, let's watch Amari Cooper. Boy, it gets worse by the annual, man. Let's take a look at Amari Cooper. You know which one he is. Oh, boy. And you know what? Salute to Sidney Jones, man, because Sidney Jones can run. He absolutely can positively run. But, boy, something's just so important. Leveraging, spacing, creating leverage in space, right? Coop didn't really have too much of a setup move in the first portion of his route, right? He just getting downfield. And to be fair, Sidney gave him a lot of space here. But Coop is going to get upfield. And what we're going to notice is Coop clearly has this outside. And if he continues to go straight, he'll end up towards the outside, towards the out of bounds here, right? Cooper doesn't need to get here because he's losing space, going this way, right? Cooper's going to lean into Sidney Jones, right? You see Coop kind of break this thing back inside a little bit. Cooper created a lot more space in the back of the end zone for himself. If he keeps going in this direction straight here, he'll probably have from the pylon till about, like right there. But the fact that Coop kind of cuts this thing in a little bit, looks back and finds the football, he got a lot more room to navigate and function now. And this is where it happens at. First of all, he kind of comes in on Jones, but you're going to see him kind of get away from him right there. See that? He's going to come in on Jones to give himself more room. Then he's going to get away from him just because of that space that he created. You work yourself inside so you can have more room to the outside, and that's where the ball was going. Cooper got nasty ball tracking skills. You know what I mean? Nasty ball tracking skills. The fact that he can just look back immediately. He found the ball there. And he realized that he's got to give himself a little more room. In, out, touchdown. And I ain't trying to rain on your parade, but this ain't the first time I had a gun pointed in my face, bro. Amari Cooper about to go get another touchdown by simply just running past people. Oh boy. I don't even know this kid. Bigsby, Bowsby. Nah, I don't know who you is. We don't know you, bro. Yeah, man, we understand that in the one-on-one situation, man. Coop can put hands all over this kid, bro. Coop's gonna get upfield. 41. 41 is gonna get hands on Coop. Coop is gonna defeat the hands. He's gonna defeat him again. Coop is gonna work his way back. And you see how he just cuts in front of 41 there, right? How Coop is just not a victim, and Coop just doesn't work him. He doesn't work himself out of the play. He doesn't work himself out of bounds. He comes over early, gets the positioning, then get the football. How did he do that? Look at Cooper's speed here. Just watch Cooper run here. That's the speed here. Okay, now watch Cooper's speed after the cut. Watch Cooper's speed after he goes into 41, after he leans into 41. This small little burst right there. See that small little burst right there? Cooper ain't running full speed right here, but he's going to lean, a little bit of burst right there, just to create a little bit of space, catch the ball, then he gone. Like he was gone at first, but now he gone. You lost all your little foot race right here. Good luck, kid. Good luck catching them balls. 41. YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. This is from early in the game, and I'm not gonna stay here too long. I just wanted to kind of highlight Cooper's yak ability here. I feel like he can be a bit of a nasty runner if you allow him to be, but he's also quick and shifty, right? So upon catching this little curl right here, boom, catch the ball, a little bit of a spin to get 27 off up, cool, get back upfield. He's not just gonna slide; he's gonna kind of drag 32 with him. You gotta respect this man. You gotta respect. I gotta get my Coop jersey, man. And how about this play? First of all, let's give props to Rasul Douglas, man. He played this thing about as good as anybody could play it. Pats on the back for Rasul Douglas. Let's run the play, man. I gotta give props to Dak, and I gotta give props to Coop here. A couple props to Coop, but a rip. Oh man, boy, Rasul. Rasul, that emotion. God. Feel bad for that kid, but not really. Cowboy W. Props to Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott, right? First of all, let's take a look at Amari Cooper's route here. We know that Cooper is trying to get to the inside, right? So Cooper's just going to give us a little bit inside, but this is him selling the fade. If you go back and watch and listen to his interviews, he pretty much told you this. But that's Cooper selling the fade. Working inside, back outside like that. That's him selling the fade. And Rasul Douglas kind of opened his hips in that direction as if fade was on the way. Not bad by Rasul Douglas. Great job by Cooper setting it up. But Douglas didn't bite on it. And to be fair, smart by Douglas. Just sit here. You got a little room to navigate here. If we beat you over the top, we beat you over the top. But Rasul, he refused to get beat to the inside. Not bad there by Douglas. But with Coop even with Cooper faking the fade and that hard step back to the outside to get back into the slant. Man, Douglas played this thing as good as anybody could play it. Props to Cooper and Dak, because if Dak throws the ball here, like in front of Coop, like for real, then Douglas probably gets an interception and he's gone. But Dak kind of throws it behind Douglas and really behind Coop too. He's trying to fit that thing in the into Cooper there. But Douglas still had a hand right up in there, man. Great play by Douglas. He just got a bad bounce. Cooper was aware enough to see it bounce up in the air, catch it anyway, and get in for the end zone, and we win in overtime, bro. Yeah, man, you can't help but to be proud of the kid, man. You can't help but to be excited about the W, you know. But moving forward, man, I think this is a good time of the year to try to get those offensive woes under control. You know, we're about to play 3 teams that are pretty suspect on defense. The Colts, the Buccaneers, and the Giants. Great Cowboy win, but against those 3 defenses, I really want to take time out and fix that offense, man. I really want us to be more and more efficient. I mean, because if you look at Dak Prescott, if you just take away the fumbles and the 1 interception, he didn't have a bad game today. He didn't play terribly, or yesterday. He didn't play terribly. He just had a couple of mistakes that, you know, that kind of cost us possessions. 3 of them. He had 3 mistakes that cost us possessions. It is what it is. It's over now. You know, the win kind of heals all that. But hey, man, take an opportunity where you don't have to play against Fletcher Cox. You don't have to play against these animals on defense. There's no Bobby Wagner this week. There's no Luke Kuechly. We got the Colts defense. Darius Leonard is good, but as a whole, we shouldn't fear the Indianapolis Colts. So let's take this time against this defense and really put hands on those guys. And, hey, man, get them about the paint and keep this thing going. With that being said, I'm Voch Lombardi. I hold down for the Doski, Woski, and Peasky Weeski. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI, Voch's Voice Podcast. And y'all saw the rest of the ads everywhere else, man. So I ain't going to hold y'all too long. Salute.